So, if you're an educator, you've probably heard about all these incredible custom AI tools popping up. Things like Gems, Spaces, and custom GPTs. These are platforms that let you build your very own AI right inside your classroom. The potential here is absolutely huge, but there's usually one big hurdle that stands in the way. And that hurdle, that big roadblock, it's the prompt. See, to get these amazing tools to work just the way you want, you have to feed them a really detailed set of instructions. But when you get to that setup screen, you're usually met with this one single, kind of intimidating blank box. We'll call it the blank box challenge. Sound familiar? If you've ever found yourself just staring at this box, totally stumped, believe me, you are not alone. It can be so hard to know exactly what to say or how to phrase your ideas to get the AI to behave the way you need it to. It's a super common point of frustration. But what if the solution to this problem was, well, another AI? It's a bit of a weird thought, right? What if you could use AI to help you build a better AI? This, right here, is the secret to writing that perfect prompt. It turns out that the most effective, the most efficient, and honestly the most detailed prompt writer you can possibly find is way more accessible than you think. Yep, it's the AI itself. Instead of you struggling to write that perfect, super long set of instructions from scratch, you can just ask a general AI tool like Gemini or ChatGPT to do all of the heavy lifting for you. We're going to call this strategy Use AI to Guide AI. Basically, you just explain the main idea in your own plain language, and the AI assistant takes those ideas and structures them into a really powerful, detailed prompt that you can then use for your new custom tool. It is an incredibly simple but powerful hack that will save you hours of work. Okay, so that sounds great in theory, but how does this actually work in practice? Let's walk through a simple 4-step blueprint that'll take you from just a simple idea to a fully formed set of instructions. It really is this easy. First, you just open up your AI assistant and start with a simple request, something like, hey, write a prompt to train a custom AI tool to do the following. Second, you describe what you want in your own words. No fancy formatting needed, seriously. Third, the AI is going to generate a really detailed, structured prompt for you. And finally, you just copy that new prompt and paste it into your custom tool's instruction box. Done. Now, for that second step, here's a little checklist to keep in mind. When you're describing your tool, you want to cover these key points. Give it a role, like a debate moderator. Explain its main purpose and what it's supposed to do. Detail its behavior, like its writing style or its tone. And this part is absolutely crucial. Be super explicit about what it should do and, just as importantly, what it should not do. Okay, let's make this real with a concrete example. Let's say you want to build a custom writing feedback tutor for your students using a tool like School AI's Spaces. The goal is simple. Give students quick, targeted feedback on their drafts. This really shows you the power of being specific. In our description for the AI assistant, we'd spell out these design choices. We'd tell it to only accept one paragraph at a time, because that prevents students from getting overwhelmed. We'd ask for just a couple of positive and a couple of constructive bullet points. That way the feedback is digestible. And we'd insist on age-appropriate language so students can actually understand and use the advice. The don'ts here are the critical guardrails. We would explicitly instruct the AI not to write or revise the student's draft for them. And if a student asks, the tool is trained to say no and gently remind them of its purpose. This is the key to creating a tool that encourages learning, not cheating. So, we've covered the how, but let's talk about the why, because this isn't just some clever tech trick. Putting a tool like this into your classroom can have a really significant impact on the whole classroom dynamic and on student learning. This quote from a teacher using this exact method, man, it just says it all. The AI feedback acts like a bridge. It doesn't replace the teacher. It actually empowers the student to have a more productive conversation with the teacher. It gives them a real starting point. So the payoff here is just huge. First off, it saves you, the teacher, a ton of time and frustration. The tool is designed from the ground up to discourage cheating. It empowers those quiet students who maybe don't know what to ask. And ultimately, it gets students actively engaged in the revision process instead of just passively waiting for you to tell them what to do. And really, here's the main takeaway. You don't need to be some prompt engineering expert. You don't need a special degree or any advanced technical skills. By simply using AI to guide AI, you can build incredibly effective, reliable, and safe classroom assistants that are perfectly tailored to your students' needs. So, that leaves just one question, doesn't it? A debate moderator? Maybe a vocabulary quiz generator? A friendly math problem solver? The possibilities are literally endless. So what will your first custom AI assistant do?